Hello, welcome back to Of the People. I am Robert Chernin,
I'm Erica Reddick.
and we are back and happy to be back with you.
You know what
Erica,
I'm you know what I'm really feeling today,
what are you
Robert?
what are you feeling today?
I'm
Talk,
feeling
talk to me.
I'm feeling hungry.
Are you hungry?
I'm a little bit hungry. Maybe I need a nap. And I'm thinking that maybe I should be reimbursed for those expenses. My normal everyday expenses of being a human being, eating, sleeping, transporting myself from here to there. I just kind of feel like I shouldn't have to pay for those things myself.
Okay, I'm all ears.
So
Why not? Because everyone else does.
I'm just, I'm really trying to channel Congress right now. Okay. So Congress, right, they draw a salary.
Okay,
And that
I think I know where you're
salary,
going.
normally people pay for their living expenses with their salary,
Right.
but now they're saying, you know what, $174,000 a year really isn't enough because I need to maintain a home and food and all that stuff in multiple places. And so I'm going to go ahead and need you, the American people, to give me some more money.
Keep going. You're on a roll. Don't let me stop you now.
I just it is
so
Robert,
so
how is
we're going into swamp
$174,000
watch.
not enough?
We're going into swamp watch territory.
Oh, I love
We're
it.
talking about the swamp.
I feel like we need a stinger for that, Swamp Watch. I feel like we're gonna need a theme song to go with that. That should be a recurring segment for our show.
I agree. And by the way, folks, we're not talking about like a watch like the one I'm wearing and the one she's wearing. This is the swamp watch. The swamp being Washington D.C. Right?
Yes, that
So
is right.
okay.
They're
I
up
just
to it
want
again, Robert.
just for our listeners, I wanted to make sure they knew which watch we were talking. Which
Which
watch, what
watch?
watch, swamp watch.
Watch, watch, watch,
So
watch. Which
so
watch?
I let me jump in because I know you're going. You know the thing that bothers me about all of this. So it's
Oh,
one thing there's so many things in life that bothers me, folks. Just in case you're wondering and what you're watching all these shows, I'm bothered by everything, but some more than others. In this case, okay, Congress makes $174,000, which, by the way, is still OPM, other people's money. So it's
that's
not
right.
like they are producing a product and selling it.
Mm,
They do sell. That is true, but
mm.
they sell
They
favors.
don't produce
They
anything. That's
produce
right.
they produce. There is no John Galt. There is no Galt's Gulch. There is no the producers of the world, right?
Mm,
So that would be Ayn Rand, ladies and gentlemen. So they get $174,000 of our money, and they don't have the courage. They all complain they need more money, especially like AOC, because I'm only a waitress and I got to go 3 months without money, and it's very
mhm.
expensive to live here. Well, then don't take the job,
Yeah.
right? I mean, that is part of like when you go through the job interview. You go, well, okay, how much does this job pay? Oh, I can't afford to take this job because I need to make more money to live. They
Yeah.
don't do that. But what I object to is they all say they want more money and they want to pass pay raises. They know it's politically incorrect. So you know what they did? They didn't pass a pay raise. They surreptitiously passed a bill to reimburse them for expenses,
Mm. Mhm.
right? Under the radar, America doesn't really know about it. Now, in all fairness, it's quote unquote optional. But
Right.
how many people do you think aren't going to take that?
Well, and that's what is it? Somebody, where did I read it? They're saying, as an example, for one of the lawmakers to opt in, they'll get $1,880 for the 10 session days back in January. So you guys aren't even in session for more than half of the month, and y'all can't figure. No wonder we have $33 trillion in debt, Robert. If y'all can't figure out how to live for 10 days at a reasonable rate a month outside of your home, I don't know what to tell you.
So,
Why?
so I want to know.
Furthering,
I want to know where the Texas accent comes from, since you're in Vermont.
well, I did spend a lot of
Like,
years in Texas.
you can take the girl out of Texas, but you can't take Texas out of the girl.
It depends on my mood. Like sometimes if I'm real fired up, the Vermont redneck comes out and I'm like, "Yar, dude, I can't, dude, like yar, bro." It's comes out. It's it's unusual.
So you're telling me you have a lot of different personas.
Yeah, I do.
How
Just
many?
like
How many?
Congress.
Oh, good. Look, Congress doesn't have many personas. They
You
have
know what?
one.
They have one.
They
They
want to
have
spend other people's money.
steal
And
your
look,
money.
there are
No,
good
no.
congressmen. There
Wait,
are
wait.
not. But the point is,
They have steal your money. They have take your money. They have they have reimburse themselves with your money. They have
well,
uh
but they're not copping to it. That's the
oh
issue.
yeah,
The
that's
issue
part of the
is,
problem.
I mean, look, if you're going to pass a pay raise, then have the courage. I was going to use another word, but I'm sure it would have been bleeped. Have the courage to just say that that's what it is, and
Yeah,
don't sort of go through the back door and say, oh well, we're reimbursing ourselves, because
yeah,
God knows that Congress has all these other perks that you and I don't have, paid
correct.
for by OPM,
And
other people's money, which would be yours,
including
mine, and our listeners.
yep, that's right. They get
Right.
full pension, full medical and dental and all those benefits, much better than what we have access to under the Obamacare regime. So they get security details, right? Famously, you might remember Cori Bush saying she should have Senator, or excuse me, House Representative Cori Bush saying that she should have armed security because she's doing important work and she deserves protection. But still calling for defunding the police because you're not as important. She said it on camera. So
This was the same Cori Bush who hired private security, paid them with congressional funds, and now she's, I think, either engaged or marrying the guy. You mean that Cori Bush?
correct. Yes. So this is, I mean, these people are just, they are hypocrites and liars across the board. And so I, I get it. Okay. I'm
They're not.
gonna play
Let's be
devil's
fair.
advocate here.
Let's be fair. They're not all hypocrites and liars, but there are plenty of people there who are only there for 30 years to milk the system, right?
Exactly. And they are the ones who can afford to buy a second or third home in Washington. Bernie Sanders. They are the kind of
Mr.
people.
Wait a minute. If you write a book, you could be a millionaire too. Isn't that what Bernie said?
Hey,
Hey, write a book.
capitalism. Hey, capitalism.
By the way, we're gonna plug your book. You did write a book, didn't you? What's it called?
Yes, it is called Reasons to Trust the Government.
Okay.
Yep.
Where can they buy it? I know that this is just really naked capitalism. Where can they buy it?
Shameless.
Shameless.
Amazon.com.
Okay.
Amazon.com for just $9.99. You too can learn all of the detailed reasons why you too can trust the government. Okay. It is an account that Benjamin and I, Lord Reddick and I just decided, you know what? With
Okay.
all of our experience and knowledge, we really need to share and bestow upon the American people what we have learned.
So, folks,
And
if
so,
you're listening, go buy one, or maybe you'll get an autographed copy, because there's
yep,
enough room in that book to autograph.
that's right.
But
You can also go to generallyirritable.com and find a link right from our website, generallyirritable.com.
Perfect. I will, by the way, there is one perk I do want to talk about.
Yeah.
You know, they have a beauty salon in Congress that Congress can use free of charge.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
No, they
Oh,
don't.
yes, they do. But
No, they
wait.
don't.
Yeah. God is my witness. Yes, they do. And what it really leads me to believe is there aren't a lot of people using that beauty salon that really could use that beauty salon. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, if you've got that beauty salon and it's free, and look,
Woo!
I object to using my tax money for paying for a lot of things, but if I got to watch your dumb rear end on
Oh my
TV,
God.
use the beauty salon, because there are plenty of them that need that.
Is this for like when they go on the news and stuff like that? Or is it like I'm made of questions right now. Why does Congress need is this like, oh, we're the makeup department for Karen Jean Pair in the
I
press
have no
secretary's
idea.
office? Like, what is the what I oh my God. Okay. I'm not gonna freak out. It
Yeah,
is astonishing to me.
hey, look, all I say, if you have a beauty salon, congressmen and congresswomen or senators, and by the way, female senator is still a senator, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
But there's congressmen and congresswomen, or is it now congressperson?
I mean, who cares?
Which, by the way, these are the same people who want to change the term manhole to people hole because it's sexist. Just putting that out there. So, it's just it's crazy. But